everybody, y'all know who it is, Lawsuit Jerry. I am back with another video. This time, man, it's rough. You know, I'm just happy that I'm alive, for one. You know, I'm still breathing, still doing good, you know, and back to work. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, Lawsuit Jerry's back to work. I am back full time for the rest of this year. So, you know, I kind of love it, you know, by being at work than being at home. So, I'd rather be out there, you know, helping out with everything else. So, I did go in and do a nice big cleanup at school and stuff like that, you know, on Friday. Yeah, Friday I did. Thursday I went in just for a little meeting, stuff like that. But, you know, it worked out pretty good. So, I am still looking at this mess in my yard that has not come out and picked it up yet. They're supposed to be coming out to sweep up everything off the ground and stuff like that. Pick up the big tree stumps and stuff like that. You know, they got the city doing everything. The city's doing everything pretty much. I saw them out there doing it. And plus I saw a company that was out here doing it too. So, and a lot of the people's out here doing it on their own too, you know what I'm saying? As long as they got a pickup truck, they can do it themselves. So, I don't have no kind of pickup truck to do it myself, so I am still looking for a pickup truck. I think I'd be better off with one, you know, just a half anyway, because I love having my car. But then again, I'm having problems with the Dotmobile still. I thought maybe the trouble was over with, you know. I thought maybe it was the freeze plug on the car. Jacked it up this morning and got up underneath my car, and it wasn't the freeze plugs. Freeze plugs is good. You know what I'm saying? They're in good shape. They ain't got no hole in them or nothing like that, so it wasn't no leak coming around it. So it took me about 45 minutes to find the leak on the car. So, you know, it gave me a code on the car, but anything could be wrong with it besides the freeze plug. You know what I'm saying? It ain't got to be the freeze plug. It can be anything else. So I said, okay, since it ain't the freeze plug, what could it be? Could it be a hole in a pipe or something like that, the hose or something, or the container or the radiator? It wasn't dripping from the radiator. It wasn't dripping from that at all. But I found a bigger problem. So, even though I am still able to drive the car around, I can still a little bit, but I can't go too far with it. I can't overheat it. So, what I'm saying is, let me turn around next to the guy and see this. Now, that's what you put the fluid in. It's still right there. It's still where it's supposed to be yet, but it's dripping, drip, just a little bit. You can see a drip coming, alright? But, you know, I got to the side of here, you know. I'll show y'all what I did here. I took off this oil cap, alright? Took this cover off, okay? And then I started looking around on the edge of the engine. Like, right there, it had like a little water there, and a little water right here. But that dried up. So it wasn't coming from the engine itself. So when I decided to take it to the shop, you know, they was looking. They couldn't find a drip where it was coming from until I got up underneath the car with them to see it. And I pointed out to the guy that it was the water pump. And the water pump is sitting right down below of the engine. It's got a frame down there, and that frame got to come off, or the motor mounts got to come off. They got to lift the engine up to get to that water pump. So engine motor mounts got to come off for them to do that, because otherwise you can't get it out. So that's gonna cost some pretty good money to do. Now I went down to Tire Track. They charged me $361 to do a water pump. Okay. There's another place in town. You bring your part, we fix it. Their price was just about the same as AutoZone. So I called one of my ex-bosses, but he didn't give me a price. But he said it's going to be a hard job to do because you got to take the motor mounts off the car to lift it up just to get to the water pump. So this here got to come off where the water pump is going to pass this, where they can get it up out of there, slide it up out of there, and then put it back in. So the thing is, I'm kind of nervous and scared about that because once you start taking off motor mounts on this car and start sliding stuff around, then something else is really going to happen to it. Just like the belt came off with the tension wheel broke, you know, that happened. Got it fixed. The steering pump started happening. You know, the steering pump control arm underneath that bad boy is kind of busted loose, you know. It's just little stuff at a time. You know what I'm saying? But it's driving me crazy because I always got to keep on putting money into this car that I'm tired of doing. Even though I don't have a car note, just like having a car note. But as you know, new spark plugs and all put into here, you know what I'm saying? I got all that done. Man, the filters, I got the hoses brand new on there. I didn't want to take no chances with it, you know. This switch right here, I forget what they call that. That's all brand new. Okay. Little piece back there, wherever that is, I had all that renewed to the car. I had the fuel injector cleaned out real good. Had the engine flushed out real good. The brain box replaced brand new. Okay. The ABS system brand new. Alright. Transmission fixed. You know what I'm saying? So I've been putting in a lot of money into this car. It's just like me having a freaky car note. Alright, I even got the jack fixed that holds the hood up, you know, and you can't put no more bar there. The jack brand new. Even on the trunk, you know, everything is standing up. So right now I'm just having a problem with that pump, that water pump, that I'm gonna have to get fixed on Monday. So I can't go to work on Monday, so I'm gonna have to get it fixed. So that means I'm gonna have to take a day off just to get this car fixed. Because I don't want them to keep the car for a whole day. And then I'm having problems with the windows. Every now and then I have to have the door open halfway before it can roll down or roll back up. So I'm going to have to figure out what that is. Maybe it's a bad switch in there. But, you know, I'm going to go ahead and get the water pump done. I'm hoping everything will stay up, you know. If it doesn't stay up, you know, it's just going to be just for a work car. You know, it's not going to be hitting the highway or nothing else again. So that means it'll stay put at home. You know, go to a store or something like that, but it won't be going nowhere else after that. So most of the stuff I can do on my own, you know, just like I changed all the brakes on the car and stuff like that. I got all that renewed on there, front and back done, the air conditioner done, you know, I got all that stuff done. So, man, it's just like having a new car. Okay? So, other than that, that's what I wanted to show you guys. So, I thought maybe it was the freeze plug. It wasn't. It was the pump itself. So, we got to get that done. Get that done first thing Monday morning. And be done with it, you know. Because when you put a lot of money into a car, you don't want to get rid of it. I don't want to get rid of my car. I love my car. You know. So, I'm just going to keep it. Put a little money in there every time I can, but I'm going to need a backup car. I'm going to go out and find me a pickup truck. I found a couple of them out there in Plainfield, so I'm thinking about going back up there again and see what I can do by getting me a pickup truck. And that way I don't have to be worrying about this breaking down so much and putting a lot of money into it, you know. I can just cruise around in the pickup truck some. So, I'm a Dodge man, just like I said. I love Dodge. You know, I always had a Dodge truck. I always had a Chevy S10 pickup truck, you know, but mine was a stick shift. I wouldn't mind having me another one of those, you know, but it's kind of hard to find those S10s out here, so I'm going to keep on shopping around, you know, stuff like that, but I'm going to go to a Hawks dealership that's up there in Sherwood and see what I can find up there. Maybe I can find a better price pickup truck and get my hands on it, because I don't think I'm gonna be driving this for a long time. I think I'm gonna put it away in the garage and just um, just take it easy with it. Because I'm putting a lot of miles on the car for one. So I just want to keep it up and not put a lot of miles on it. Take it easy with it. She needs a little break anyway. So I'm gonna go ahead and find me a little break with this car and be done with it. So yes, me and my neighbor was out today. We chopped down the big stumps out here and stuff like that, for they can come by and pick up the stuff out my yard and stuff and be done with it. So I ended up cutting my grass and putting the flowers back together and stuff like that. And on the outside it looks really good. So I'm just waiting for them to get by here sometime, maybe by tomorrow or Monday, and they can pick up all this stuff out the yard, because I got all my cans are full with these branches and stuff like that. So, man, just ready for the neighborhood to get back together, and keep all them bad weather somewhere else besides here, because these trees out here is all dried up. They're gonna snap anyway. If it ain't getting no water to it, she's just gonna dry up and she's just gonna snap. So, that's why I said it's best for them to take down this tree and get rid of it, so that way it won't be slamming down on the house like the Three Little Pigs house, whatever it is. I don't want no house like that. I want me a brick house, So I don't want something that the wind can come by and blow it over. I need something stronger and tough. But every time I'm trying to get out the car, somebody else coming down the street, so I can't open the door because the road is not that wide, and the way they driving is kind of stupid anyway. Man, can't nobody really drive out here. So I'm gonna go and get out. The dog is barking next door. I get tired of him barking too. But anyway, that's all the stuff that's out here still, because it was up to the car and we chopped it all down. I threw all that stuff all over there, he cut it all up, and I'm trying to get most of the stuff cleaned up. The yard is looking good, like I said. Nice and pretty, it's dying a little bit, but it's okay. As long as I can come out here and sit back and have my coffee and chill and watch everybody's video on YouTube, I'm good with it. I haven't sat back and watched Thunder Reese videos, even CJ on 32 videos, Lady X and Queen Tate. I sit back and watch all these videos all the time. So I ain't got nothing else to do but go ahead and do that. But just like I said, my 32 game, don't forget to hit that notification bell, man. Y'all been doing a good job out there for me and my videos and stuff like that, So I'm just trying my best to keep it safe and, and take care of things out here much as I can. So I will continue doing that anyway. So don't forget to leave them thumbs up. I like them thumbs, man. I tell you, I love seeing them thumbs more than anything. But please go ahead and watch that video and like the video, share it if you please so. That's up to you, because I share my videos to a lot of people too. So then again, stay safe out there, 32 Gang. Peace, I'm out.